I'm gonna be playing Dredge. I heard this game was pretty good, and I'll just be playing it just to get some inspiration for my own game. So let's start. So you start out with this simple mechanic of just fishing with this little timer and catch simple fish. Very, very enjoyable. It's almost very cozy with this very simple mechanic you start with. You don't have the right equipment for this spot. That's interesting. So there are restrictions on what you can and can't do. Let's see if we can go here. Ooh, a cod. What happened to the other one? It takes a certain type of person. It takes a certain type of person to last out here. It's not a life for everyone. It sounds horrible. Let's see what she has. Weighted line, 150. Simple skimmer, 75. Let's just rest. So this is kind of interesting. So we have this fishing type of a game. The core mechanic is just upgrading and fishing so far. Oh, what a interesting diverse mechanics. So instead of like, you know, a simple circle, now we have this little half circle that can actually provide more in-depth to this mini game. It gives you more variety. Each of the fishes are different in price. Maybe it's because of the mini game. You know, if you do better in the mini game, maybe the fish becomes better. The cabin. Ooh, so we have a map. So usually when we have a map like this, it tells us how much content a game has, and I could see there's 5 islands in total. Ah, so you have an encyclopedia. This actually helps a lot. Let's head to the dock. Let's head to the dock. I've noticed that this game is made in Unity. A lot of indie developers use Unity for their projects. Okay, sell off fish for 150 bucks. Research. Oh, I see. This is interesting. A hybrid design allows for a more flexible fishing style. Oh. Certain fishing pole will catch certain types of fish. I have like a light. This is actually pretty cool. I need to catch 2 squid and 1 black grouper. They only bite at night. So this forces me to play during the night, which is a very, very good goal in order to progress. Exposure to fog and other things increases your panic. Bright lights and sleeping will reduce it. But the game is progressing really fast. I think that's how you can make people play longer and more when you have quests, constant quests, and easy quests done, so that it's not as frustrating. A good game design gives you goals and what to do and what you want to achieve to, you know, progress. Ooh, blue mackerel. Goals helps a lot when designing games. Lets players have some type of motivation to continue on playing the game. So the design for this is very, very, very good. It keeps you interested every single step of the way. New fish, new things. So you never get bored. It's a good game design. Oh, here we go. Grotesque mackerel. Maybe something will happen. Maybe an event will happen when we give our fish, the grotesque fish, and we come back to the dock. In its stomach, he pulls a small piece of fabric and spreads it on the counter. It's a delicately patterned handkerchief. Man's looking at you through your cabin window. His face is mostly in shadow. I know what you took to the fishmonger. Head out of this bay and cut south. I have a business proposition that you will want to hear. But I like these designs right here. You actually have like this passive trait, and the only way to unlock it is you just keep playing, which is a very good design. It keeps the players engaged and wanting to play more. There's nothing much to it than that. This is a pretty good little mechanic to help support its main feature overall, which is the fishing. Alright, let's go. Let's go to the island. Ruined mansion. The man is standing in a doorway, watching you approach. He's holding an old book in one hand. It's bound in crimson with silver ribbons. You came good. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm a collector of many things, art and artifacts, treasures and truth. And curious that occupy the periphery of desire. It's very poetic. And you have something for me. You have the handkerchief. Hold it up. These patterns are unmistakable, even after all this time. This handkerchief comes from an old ship I've been searching for. It sank many years ago. It carried items of great importance. As you can imagine, retrieving them is proving to be challenging. That's where you come in. My proposition is this. I will outfit your vessel with equipment that will let you dredge the wrecks in dark depths. Find me these lost relics, and I will reward you in ways beyond imagining. You need not give up your fishing career. I'll merely need a few hours with your vessel to make necessary alterations. What do you say? My good man, I accept. An excellent decision. I'll prepare your equipment immediately. The relics we're looking for are a ring, a necklace, a watch, and a music box and key. I would encourage you to ask around the towns about shipwrecks or strange occurrences. Anything might be worth investigating. Return when you have something. Will do, shady man, will do. Oh, workshop, what is this? The workshop looks as though it hasn't been used in decades. You enter, taking a moment to let your eyes adjust to the dim light. What do you want to do in here? Let's pick up items. You find some horrifying creations among the detritus. Oh, this game's pretty good. It's actually pretty good. There's a good sense of progression, which you know when a game is good when you have progression. And I could see a crop pot here because it's blinking. Let's check that out. Yeah, this game's pretty good. Almost an hour in, and this game it does its job. It keeps me invested. Has many quests. Doesn't get me bored. There's always something to do. What do you think what happens when you eat the flesh of those mutants? They go mad. Well, perhaps. But I want to know for sure. Bring me a mutant fish. Any will do. Just keep this between the two of us. My good fishmonger. I will do my best to keep this between the two of us. You know, these quests, they're like fetch quests. You get something out there and you return it to the NPCs here, but it doesn't feel like a fetch quest because there is an attachment to these characters and you want to help them. And so that fetch quest doesn't feel like a fetch quest. You're invested now. The developer did a pretty good job. Did a pretty good job in doing that. Kind of getting paranoid. Nothing in the pot here. There's a little glowing thing up here. Ooh, am I about to hit a rock? What is this? Ooh, what is this? Oh, it's just a buoy. Oh. Okay, okay, okay. What? There's another ship here? Ooh. Oh, that is freaky. That is freaky. A giant fish is just chasing after me. Wild. Wild. It's very interesting. This game doesn't feel like a grinding game. It just feels like, you know, just like an adventure. But the fishing mechanics supports that adventure, which is what games should be doing. I guess that's it for now. I have a very good sense of the developer's vision for this game, and it gave me quite a bit of inspiration. I probably referred to some of the design mechanics he has, especially the encyclopedia, the idea of progression, which is very quick and it keeps you moving forward, having something to do consistently and always. Maybe I'll continue on with this game and pull some more inspiration, but for now I have enjoyed Dredge, and I wish the developer his success. It looks like he has success, but I wish him more success. This game is great.